Good morning, this is Lou from Yumi Events, and today I want to quickly just go over what I'm going to be doing today. So I wanted to do a little sit down so that I could show you the behind the scenes of a design process for next weekend. I am doing a bridal shower for 10 people and the theme is pink, all shades of pink, mainly dusty pink, or all the shades of light pink. Let me just start with this. So this is the welcome board for this particular event. I decided to go for a different shape, so it's my first time doing this sort of shape. This is what they asked me to add, which is a hashtag with the date, which is next week's date. So I'm thinking if it's a table of 10, and I'm not sure if there's tablecloth or not, but it's not a train smash because I carry my tablecloths all the time just in case. Yeah, a pink and a lighter shade of pink, and I bought a couple of these just to add dimension. I bought 5 inches. I bought 5 inches in this shade as well. 360s in pink. It's my first time buying pink. They actually have in different colors now. So this is what I'm thinking when it comes to the design process. So the flowers on budget, and they were asking for a lot of pink roses in like the light pink shade. So now the problem is sometimes, and this is a disclaimer that I have in my terms and conditions, that like sometimes when we buying at the flower market, the colors that you want are not available or too expensive and you've already paid, right? So what we do is, in a case like this, especially with roses, I prefer working with less roses. So what I do is I use these sort of, well, this is a little wide, but I use these sort of vases to use less roses and still complete the look. So for this particular event next week, I am going for this. And the reason why this looks like this is because originally I bought it like this. And I was trying to see if I should go for a pink with pink roses. I think that would be too much. So I think I'm going to go for white. So I'm going to spray paint these in white and probably use 6 of them. I'm sure you saw earlier on in my vlog that I went to go source these. I've been eyeing these like every time when I go to work, and this is an actual thing for me now. Like every time when I'm out, I'm always looking at nature, especially with flowers, with greenery, and I've been liking this so much, right? So I'm going to go get these, and I actually wanted to use them for this event because I have a feeling I'm going to struggle with that light pink. And this is not light pink, but it will break some sort of contrast with like, okay, actually I don't know what I'm saying. I think this would work as a filler instead of greenery, right? So the trick in using this is, okay, obviously this is going to be in matte. I like matte white, not gloss, in matte white. And I'm gonna have to cut a lot of these next week when I go and cut these in this length. So this would be the long stem, and the other rose which I'm going to open up and reflex the roses would be the short one that sort of takes up more of the space. That would mean I would only have to use what, 6 stems of roses with this one. I always grab this because the neck as well is big, but this looks very cute when the roses are short stemmed, and they just cover all over here. Some are reflexed and some aren't. So I'm going for this and going for these. So I'll probably have 3 or 4 of these, which will probably fit about 5 stems, and then this would probably fit about 1, and I just want to add that for dimension, like for like a higher height. I like short vases because I like people being able to look over each other, right, without like to look at each other without having to like, you know, like it's sort of frustrating. I've been to so many events where I was unable to connect with the person opposite me or the people opposite me because of the centerpieces. I'm very mindful of that, and that's why I'm going for this, because at least that's going to be here. Like we still can like look at each other, and it's with a great view. So yes, I think these are the ones that I'm going for. I just need to retouch this because it's matte obviously gets dirty easily. I don't know if you can see that. It's, yeah, so it's just going to, I'm just gonna get touch-ups of this and obviously use these, and the night before I'm going to go cut these and obviously order flowers. I'm not sure if the client actually hired out this cutlery. I'm just gonna bring it anyway because I would need it for my portfolio if they're not gonna use it. So these are my go-tos, like, and it's only because I own them. Yeah, these are very aesthetically pleasing, especially for a bridal shower. It's very chic, it's very cute, and I also like the matte of this gold. Like, and the second thing I got, which was very tricky, I've gotten to a point where like it's so difficult for me to stick to a color. So I've done so many pink events to a point where I actually need to ask the client, is this the pink that you want? Because I'm just gonna go with my pink, and my pink sometimes is all over the place. And I know that they say dusty pink, so that's why I went for this. So this is what I got. And I hope this is dusty pink. I don't know, guys. Like, I don't know colors anymore. I like this. I like the texture. I like the softness. I like that it sort of represents the softness, and it's very feminine, right? But you can also use this side. I actually like using this side as well sometimes. It's a little bit less shiny, but yeah, I'll see you on the day. So I went to Fiona's last weekend because I was actually looking for material, but when I went to China Mall, they actually had these, so I just bought these because it's already stitched, and it's not a bad stitch, I guess. Like, I just need to cut off the little ends, but yeah, it works. And then what I went to go do at Fiona's, I actually went to go buy this. So this is how I wanted the napkin to look, right? So this is it. It's linen. I don't think it's dusty pink, but this is the lightest pink they had. But I really liked this. I might use it as a tablecloth for something else, or like a picnic. But when I bought it initially, I actually bought it because I wanted to use it for napkins. But like, when I worked out the price, like to do 12 napkins of this is like 600, which is another chat for another day. These are expensive, so I am going to keep this. I just don't know what I'm going to use it for anymore. So I have like a couple of materials that I just use for like different stuff. So yeah, so this is 2 meters and this was 80 bucks. Was it 2 meters? Oh, maybe it was 1. Actually, I think it was 1. No, actually it was 2, because I paid 160. So what we have here is my first underplates that I actually own. I'm not a fan of owning underplates, and I actually should, because I use these all the time. So I got 10 of these at stock price, and I don't like glass, but I mean, it's just once off because it scratches. I need to wash it, but it doesn't look nice when it's scratched, and it's already fading. Like I think this is rose gold, that the rose gold is actually fading. I bought it because I could always spray paint it to whatever color I want. I'm just gonna experiment with that as well. So yeah, I got it instead of hiring. Then I got these. So these will be used in between the balloons. I think this is the pink that they want. One was, I think, 80 rand as well. I think 80, but I think I spent about 130 on both. So it's 2 long rows thingy. Then I got this again. I think people are starting to buy this because this is the only one that I got, right? So just had to get more in case I run out. But the other one lasted. Hey, I think it's just half the bottle now. Yeah, that is the process of the event for me. The glasses and the crockery is going to be provided by the restaurant, so I'm not going to worry about that. And also, I'm not really big on plates because I don't like placing it on this. I just put a napkin on top, or like a menu card and stuff, because the chef or whoever has to dish up the food obviously needs to take the plates, so it's just pointless to put it on the table. Yeah, so that's why we kind of focus more on this, because this is what we do. I'm gonna try to keep this vlog very short. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe, and also put that notification
a few moments later.
And also, please put on the notification bells so that every time when I post, then you know that I posted. And I hope it inspires anyone who's doing a bridal shower soon. Thank you. Please like my video. Please subscribe. And I'll see you next time.